So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Should be a wet one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
3rd and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. This brought in out past the 20. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Chop 60, chop Mustang 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Tim DK. Touchdown Jets. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 1st and 10, here's May. Flush to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a second down. A run. It's Bigsby. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here.
Will be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Howden. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
70s
to the ground, a first down run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. A loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Let's go now. 65. 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw. That's caught by Puka. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Ready,
He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. Tataroa McMillan. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. The extra point is good. And the Jets will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. At their own 20-yard line. On play action, here's May. Flush to his right. Now pass deep for McLaurin. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 47 on the play. To throw on first down is May. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Throwing on second down. May. He's going to look for the home run ball. Good coverage there in the end zone and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. going. It's May. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Moving to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop. And that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup 10. Good for a Raider 1st down.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
To throw is May. Moving outside the pocket. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now May. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. So after 1, the Jets have the advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's May. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Las Vegas, 1st
To throw now. May. It is brought in the end zone. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown. And before the try, remember it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Jets 14, Raiders 7. Naimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Ready, break. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
There you
line.
go, set. Grab ball, lady. Go.
Now, faking the give. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Cougar 19.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the strength on display rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a yard.
19 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, New York. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Jets will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is May. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Ike Mukwanu, former 6th overall pick, guilty on that one.
Crazy. I gotta get set. 5. What's up?
May gonna look to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now it's Bigsby. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. Throwing is May. And that'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. To the outside, into the hands of McLaurin. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down. It's a gain of 10.
May to throw again.
First down.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It moves to second and 10.
May to the air once more. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
We haven't even reached halftime yet. We see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
They'll go. Here's May. Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on fourth down.
19 Tiger. Ready?
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Hold it ready.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the 15.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready?
The third quarter begins with a run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Shamar Stewart getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
I really like this response here to start the second half. You have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed a stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
19 Lions. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Nakua snags it over the middle. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Wisnowski in punt formation.
And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard, and now it's third down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Las Vegas, first down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Here's May again. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. He's got his big tight end, Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Raiders.
Las Vegas.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This taken at the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready?
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
2. From the 29, here's second down and 2.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80, 18, Pioneer.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to DK. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
43-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
May now on first and 10. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. From the gun, here's Bigsby. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Out of the gun, here's May. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
They're going. It's May. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's second down and 5.
60 Eagles, trap 60, trap 60.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. A huge play in this game, and now the defense is given the opportunity to tie this one up as they've cut the deficit to just 2. What a big play.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. I mean, they find themselves trailing here in the second half, and not only does the defense make the play of the game, but as you said, they got a chance now to go for 2 and tie this thing up.
And now the Raiders faced with an important 2-point conversion attempt. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? We'll start with 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Here we go. Trap 19. Cowboy, Dragon 60. 19 tight, Buffalo 18. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
18 cards.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
60, let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70.
Back to throw. He's going to have the Jets first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
19 Lions.
Back to the air again on second and 10. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And remember, he threw that pick six on the previous drive, so don't think that's still not in the back of his head. He's certainly not going to risk giving the ball away again, and good decision there to just throw it away.
Buffalo 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go!
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is intercepted. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a second and 6. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down. And 6 yards to go.
Throwing now is May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands.
And he will score. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Las Vegas. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Raiders go up by 7, 28-21.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
On the jump.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get it. 60 back. 18 Cardinal. 18 Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Ready? Cowboy 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. 18. Pioneer. Ready?
They'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18. Go.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
60 Maverick, 60 Cougar 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Vegas. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. Finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, like they call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone, I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull up any sort of comeback.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Bigsby, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Sir, what's that? Hey, what's that?
third down, they go with Bigsby. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this